Don't.
We are live, back with the Star Wars: The Book of Boba Fett Chapter 5 discussion. Spoilers, 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 spoilers. Only said it 3 times because John today was like, hey man, should I put spoilers or not? I'm like, dude, every week I put a little disclaimer on the bottom, man. I'm pretty sure people have seen the Book of Boba Fett, and if not, well, I mean, they're gonna watch it anyway, man. The beautiful panel. We got Joe. Joe, what's going on, man?
How's it going? Can't wait to talk
Uh,
Book of Mando this week.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
wonder how long you've been
Definitely.
practicing that one.
Oh, son of
All day. All day.
What's going on, John?
Good, good. How you doing?
I'm energized. I'm ready to talk,
Yeah, I
but
think
I'm
this is.
very energized.
Well, I think we're all pumped today.
Yeah, man. Eddie, what's going on, bro?
I was called to action. I'm reporting for duty, sir.
Thank you. I
I'm
appreciate
fucking
you.
tired, man, but I'm excited to talk episode 5. So.
We appreciate you coming along, and we're gonna add one person. Motherfucker, put your hand down. What's good, Danny?
What's up, man? Good to be here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Are you having any birthday hangover?
No. Just rushed
Just
back.
hiked it off, huh?
That seems
Yeah.
racial.
Oh,
It's always racial
No,
with
you
this
didn't
one.
get it?
I don't get it.
I got it, dude. So,
So long, motherfucker.
what's good, Chase? What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? How's your night going? And also just congratulations to Joe, everyone. You can see he's got his new piece.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
it.
What are you talking about? That's Joe's cousin in a Vader costume. Oh, now you can see the.
Oh man, Joe's cousin. Yeah,
Cousin
Joe. Hey,
Anakin.
tell us, man, about it. Like, cause how's the material, the cloth material?
The cloth is good. It is way heavier than expected. It is way bigger than expected. I mean, I knew life size, so I should have, I guess, known it was going to be this big. But it looks like the helmet's big enough. Like you could put a head in there. Vader could be in there. So I was very pleased.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's definitely cool. It looks good, man. It looks a lot better than I thought. For some reason, whenever I see pictures on like Sideshow or anywhere else, it never quite looks as good as it does in the collector's hands, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with it. A lot of detail.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Does this come with a like a name plaque or something like that, or?
Yeah, you can't see it down there. It just says Darth Vader, Star Wars Darth
Gotcha.
Vader at the bottom.
Gotcha. Yeah, again, congrats, dude. It definitely looks good. Is there any one bus that you are thinking of kind of pairing with it? If you had to keep it to one?
Boba Fett will be next because he's the only other one
Oh,
that's
wow.
available at a reasonable price that's original trilogy.
Mm,
They've also got a Darth Maul, which may be down the road, but I think a long time ago they released C-3PO and stuff, but he's up at like 4K now.
Yeah, that
That's
one's
just,
pricey.
yeah.
Didn't they
So,
have a Ren?
yeah, but I'm definitely not going sequel trilogy.
All right.
Yeah, I
All
can't
I
right.
do
saw
that
that.
one.
I saw that C-3PO on sale or on BST recently.
2,800.
Yep.
That's
I
not
love
too
it.
bad. That's still a little steep for what I'm used to paying for things. As somebody that's newer
You'll,
into the Star Wars and newer into the statues.
yeah, you'd be paying China shipping too. He's a big China collector.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Boba Fett will be next. Fingers crossed that they'll get smart and do a Mando. I can't imagine it's too hard if they already got Boba. They could just paint him silver and we'll call him Mando, and I'd pre-order that one too.
So like now that you have the life size bus, because I'd asked Chase this before, because they have they have life size as well as half scale. Do you ever see yourself getting a half scale Vader or Boba?
I don't think so. Um,
No.
I like the bus, and then I like the smaller representations. I'm excited for the Asajj Ventress that's coming Friday from Danny.
Shout
Um,
out Danny, man.
yep, shout out Danny Lee down there. And Boba again. I'm not a like diehard Boba fan, but it's just that's what's available bust wise for original trilogy, and it'll help balance out the display.
Gotcha.
What about a Chewie?
If they made a Chewie, not Regal Robot's $7,000 one,
You can go for that one. That's a nice one.
sure. If I want to empty the room,
That's the Chewy to get though.
sure. And my cats would love it because I think it's real hair. But it would just be me and Chewie in here at that point.
It'd be you, Chewy, a comb, and some hair gel.
Basically, yeah.
Whoa, John, no cat joke?
Okay, Joe.
No, John will stay away from us tonight.
I'll stay away from cats.
But yes, the Chewbacca would be a dream. But yeah, Regal Robots, I think it's 7,500. Just
Chewbacca life size?
yep,
That's
just
a
like
buck.
the Vader.
Wow. Oh,
Each
life
hair
size
is
bust.
hand
Okay.
punched.
Yeah, it's
Each hair's hand
insane.
punched, actually?
Yeah.
Holy man.
Yep.
Damn.
It's insane.
It's not It's not each one. It's like in groups of 5,
In
I think,
groups,
or
okay.
something. It's like really low.
Either way, it's an extremely expensive bust that I will not be
Yeah.
purchasing unless I win the lottery.
Yeah, hands down, man. That's crazy, dude.
But if I
That's
win the
crazy.
lottery, everybody gets Chewbacca bust that's on this
That's what I was
panel.
gonna say. I would. I would
Oh.
It's a
Sorry,
good episode to
Mario.
join.
Can I get something else?
You chose the right episode,
Wow.
Eddie.
All right, Jason's already cashing out.
No bus for you.
Oh, man.
I got
That's
my eyes
a
on something
that's a
else.
verbal contract. I just want to let you know that it's on
Hey.
it's
YouTube.
binding.
You can bind me to it. If I win the lottery, everybody's getting Chewbacca bust except Jason. He's opted out.
All right, perfect.
All right, man. Joe, a.k.a. Oprah. All right.
Everybody look
Look,
under your
man.
chair.
Oh, man. What's good, Dennis? Appreciate you being here, man. Got Danny Lee in the chats as well. Dennis says, Danny, great purchases. Got Vane there. Key says, what's good, man? Appreciate you being here. And Luke says, best Mandalorian episode I've seen in weeks. You guys, man. You
Hilarious.
guys.
Same.
This episode was definitely worth the wait. Sucks that it took this many episodes for it to get good. Good evening, folks. What's good, Jesse? Appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we about to hear this a lot tonight from the chat as well as the panel. What's good, Toy Quest? Appreciate you being here as well.
What's going on, Miguel?
Jesse says you get a bust. You get a bust. Everyone gets a bust.
That's it.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room? What's the elephant in the room, bro? Yeah, man. Just getting right into it, man. I'll let you take it away, Joe. You seem very excited.
Well, I mean, I'm as excited as everybody that's in the chat and on the panel tonight. It was a really good episode, and we all got a flavor of a guy we like and Mando. And I'm kind of curious actually to hear your opinion because that was the first Mando experience you've gotten. You
Yeah.
haven't watched the Mando, and you basically got a full Mando episode.
Yeah, man. Real quick, Toy Quest. Yeah, Joe just got his Darth Vader in today. I believe today, right, Joe?
Yep. If you rewind just a little bit, I talked about it a minute ago, couple minutes ago.
Yeah, man.
But I appreciate it.
Honestly, at first I thought it was kind of like a flashback because obviously I haven't seen the Mandalorian, so I thought it was like another flashback, and I'm like, oh, here we go. I told you guys there's gonna be more flashbacks, but once I realized it was actually present day, I thought it was. I was like, oh shit, this is why you guys were upset. Like, yeah, this was different, and it was different in a good way. Like, really good. Like the acting was there. I love the history that they told about the what's it, the Darksaber, if I'm not mistaken, right, guys? Or
Yep.
wrong?
Yep. Dark
Like
Saber.
it just felt like the tides had turned. You know what I mean? Even somebody as myself who hasn't. Who doesn't know the lore, the lineage, or anything, like it literally just felt like the tides had, like I thought it was like a whole different show, just keeping it real from what I saw, and it was amazing, man.
It basically was.
It sure
Yeah.
was.
You know,
Like you
big.
went from B to A.
Yeah.
it was. I'll be honest. I was almost tearing up at some aspects of the show. I'm not even gonna lie. Just because of, I think the
Onions?
sheer rush of emotion. Because this is what I was expecting when we finished Mando, and they teased the Book of Boba. This is the kind of quality I was expecting. I'm trying to comprehend how the best episode of the Book of Boba doesn't have Boba in it.
We'll get there. That'll be in the next couple episodes, hopefully. That turn it around.
And then I saw Fennec. I'm like, fuck. I almost shut it off.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
forget it. I don't even want to hear it.
You had to know there was going to be a
That's good.
slight tie-in. Either she was going to be there or Boba
Oh, of
was
course.
going to be
so-
there.
But it was just so beautiful. Even the way I was telling them before the stream, that scene where Mando is getting on the ship to go to Tatooine, and he fills the trunk. He has to put his weapons in the trunk. Okay? So he lines all the weapons, and then it shows how the weapons were lined in this spot and that spot. When he gets off the ship and they open the trunk again, they actually moved it. So it looks like if in the ship it was moving back and forth, the weapons and everything, the materials were moving. They could have easily just, okay, here it is. We're going to film the next scene and everything's in the exact same. It's the attention to detail that they had. I don't know. You know why? You know who directed this episode? Bryce Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard. She's the one that directed it.
Yep.
So you can tell that heart and passion went into this episode.
Let's
Yeah.
break it up into parts though, because I want to discuss like
No.
when he's off world ahead of time, when it's like the Darksaber part, and then we'll get to the Tatooine building his ship portion.
Fine. Jesus.
Uh,
When did
Yeah,
Joe
as
become
far
the
as-
boss? Fuck.
Well, I just want to
Hey,
split it
fuck.
up to keep so we're not jumping around the whole episode because we could talk like,
Yeah.
specifics the whole time.
when he got back, like, well, first of all, like, what was he doing when he cut off the guy's head? Like, was that like a bounty he had been paid for,
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
Yep. That's all it was. There
Exactly.
was no pre-story to that. It was just him on a bounty hunt, and that guy chose not to come warm.
I loved
See, at
when
that
they.
point,
Sorry, go ahead, Danny.
I was a little confused because from where we left off of Mando, I thought he was maybe the king of Mandalore.
Nope, he did.
You know what I mean? So I felt like,
Yeah.
why is he bounty hunting still? But
Yeah,
they explained it.
that was a good scene though. He got to show you a little bit of bounty hunting. Cashed in, didn't take anything from the people that kept trying to get him to eat dinner with him.
yep.
Walked out like a boss. Goes
I'd
down.
put
You
that on
met
ice if I were you.
the armorer. She was a big
More like
deal in the
He
first couple.
limped out. With,
That was a little odd. Like
Yeah,
how
the limping was
poorly
odd.
how poorly he was trained with a sword.
Well, that's the thing. I think it was to show that he's still not
He wasn't
trained
trained
to wield it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they showed how clunky he was when he fought the
armor.
armorer and
The heavy Mando.
the heavy Mando.
Oh, love that. But it wasn't
Yeah.
Jon Favreau's voice this time, I don't think.
I think it was.
Was it?
It just doesn't sound like him.
Didn't
'cause he's
sound like him
trying
at
to
all.
be Like, yeah, but I think it was him. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, you got to meet
Yeah.
the armorer for the first time. She's kind of like the storyteller of all of it in the first couple seasons of Mando.
Yeah, I mean, what was it with the part where, when he first got in, the guy was like healing his leg, and then like 2 minutes later, all of a sudden he wants to challenge him. Like, I was like, what the
Because-
hell, dude? You just healed him.
It's because he's still a Mandalorian, but that Darksaber was made from his ancestor. So the second he saw it, the second he seen it, he's like, "That's mine. Like that should be
wanted
mine.
it.
It should be
Mhm.
in my house." So he's still like respectful to him, but at the same time, he's like, "I'm gonna win that from you," you know.
The challenge, yeah.
And yeah, they alluded to that. The armorer alluded to that.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
he might have alluded to that when he said how he got it.
Yeah, because he didn't win it in battle.
Aiden.
Bo-Katan just gave it to him.
Mhm.
No, he won it in battle.
No,
he
yeah,
he
beat-
won it.
He tried.
won
He
it.
tried to give it to
When-
Bo-Katan, but Bo-Katan refused because she said, "I can't
Was
it?
take it
Oh,
from
okay.
you."
He
Yeah,
beat Moff
Still-
Gideon.
correct.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what he
didn't
said.
win it
I don't think it was
Like,
like a
complete-
battle, yeah.
Yes, it
because like
was.
Moff
Yeah, it
Gideon's
was.
not a Mandalorian though. I
Oh,
think
Yeah, but
the context
don't-
is like you have to win it from another Mandalorian.
I don't think so. She didn't say that.
I think
yeah,
so.
because he tried to
That's
get
what I'm
it
She
to
reading
her.
said
between
he-
the lines.
She said he won it in battle. It's his. But the only problem is because he's not. He has to redeem himself for removing his helmet, so he can't rule. But
Correct.
he did win it in battle, so it's his.
Then
I
why
don't
did
think you
Heavy
have to
Mando
fight a
fight him for
Mandalorian.
it?
Because
he wanted
it.
he wants it.
He
Yeah,
wanted
he
it.
wants to win it.
Oh, so he challenged him.
But
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think you
Exactly.
have to be a Mandalorian. Maybe it's more honor or some shit, but I don't think it
Yeah,
matters.
I think it's a little bit more honor.
'Cause-
That's what I'm reading.
Because Bo-Katan said she wanted to fight Moff Gideon. No one could kill him. She had to fight him, and then Mando ended up fighting him
You're right.
and
You're
winning.
right,
him
because-
out.
That's true.
She was after the saber the entire episode. That's what she was after. You're
Whole
right.
season,
You're right.
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
season.
The whole season.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Yep.
And when she, when the armor was alluding to it not being one, she was talking about Bo-Katan from
Yep,
Rebels.
Yeah.
because Mando, he offered it to her point blank, like, you can have it. I have no interest in this, and she's like, I can't take it because I didn't win it
Yeah.
from combat.
Okay,
No,
but how
It
come?
doesn't seem like he really wants it because he's always willing to give it to everybody. Like
How
even when the
come-
armor asked for it, he was like, "Yeah, sure, here."
How come she can rule Mandalore when she never wears her helmet, but he's got to go redeem himself?
I think that's like New Age Mandalore versus Old Age Mandalore
Yeah,
type deal.
So then,
I don't think
why doesn't
all
he
the
just go like
Mandalorians-
screw it? Why doesn't he just go like screw it and say no? I'm gonna rule because I mean she can rule. What's
I
the
think he
difference?
is-
he
he
wants
has-
to be in this crew though.
Yeah,
This-
he has too much
This
respect for
faction.
the armorer.
Yeah, this.
Oh,
Yeah, because he could have
Okay.
easily lied, but
Because he
I
got
thought he was
raised.
gonna. He
Yeah.
hesitated. I was like, he's gonna
Yeah.
fucking lie.
You can totally tell he's like super loyal to the armor.
yeah.
Because he was he was a foundling
Yeah.
to her, like to that group. So he only knows to be like honest to her.
Yeah.
I didn't get
I
to
love
talk
it.
about
They all
the.
do, even-
I didn't get to
even
talk about
past-
the beginning, but it's awesome that in a Disney show we get to see someone get chopped in half. That was. I was like,
Wow.
dude, see what I mean? Like, it's possible. It's possible to do cool shit in
Yeah.
Disney.
And then you see the blood dripping from the bag
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
Why
and
couldn't
the-
we see when Chrysanthemum ripped the Trudoshan's arm off? Why didn't we see like a big, like fuzz, man?
Only one arm too.
Yep.
I thought it was really cool how she melted down the spear.
Oh.
And then it just so happens like he gets a ship that doesn't fit the spear. Like he could never wear that in
Yeah.
that ship.
Yeah.
It was well written.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And how she
Great
justified
episode.
it by saying that it could pierce Beskar armor, and
Oh.
Beskar was only meant for armor.
Just
He-
beautiful.
He just gave it up.
Yep. He was like, "Great, here you go."
What do you think he had made? Like, what do you think it was for Grogu? 'Cause
It was
it's
something.
tiny- it's a
It was
tiny
like
bag.
something chain link because you can see the little.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's
I think it
going to
might
be.
the Mandalorian.
his-
Wasn't the
I think it's going to be his insignia on like a
Yeah.
necklace, because if you remember, like Sam's Club sold a Grogu that came with a necklace, Mandalore, like no joke, and I think it's going to be like that necklace that went on that.
Do you think we're gonna see him with Luke?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
See, I don't think we
don't
will.
want to see Luke, but I think we will.
I don't think. I think he's going to like disappear, and then he's going to show back up, and we're not going to see where he went, and that's
Yeah,
going to be in
exactly.
season 3.
Because they're kind of foreshadowing he's having issues using this sword. Like he hasn't fully understood it. So what if Luke teaches him?
Gives him
You
a
know what I
little
mean?
training. Right.
Yeah.
Well, will Luke be training him with the dark saber? Like,
Same concept.
He's probably the most.
I don't wanna
mean,
see
the
that.
most
Please don't do that.
experienced. I don't want to see it either, but I can see it.
I just feel
Why
like they're tying in the Clone Wars into this heavily.
Man.
So I think we're gonna see somebody from that era.
It's more like Rebels, but yeah.
They could
What do you
leave
think?
Grogu out though, man. We don't need to see him right
Why
now.
does everybody have a problem with Grogu? dude?
That's next
I
chapter.
don't have a
though,
problem
right?
with Grogu.
I like this.
Supposedly.
I like that we got
that's
to
where he's
see
going.
a baby
I'm just
Greedo.
tired. I'm just tired of seeing him everywhere. I got no. He's a great character. Cool for the story. Just everywhere you turn, like
See, that was me
You
with
don't
Luke
need- you don't
in
need-
the Mando show.
What's up, Elijah?
he was in one
Yeah,
episode.
But I was so happy that we had like a Star Wars
Uh.
story that didn't have to do with the Skywalkers, and then all of a sudden at the end
Oh.
of Mando, they're like,
Okay.
"Oh, Luke's here."
I love the cinematics on how they filmed that planet that they were on. How it was like
Yeah.
that, just that.
Upside down,
Oh,
Oh,
it's just
the-
so
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
the Halo ring.
Yeah.
Arches.
That's what we were saying when we were watching it last night. It's fucking Master Chief, man.
That was sweet.
Yeah, most definitely, man. What was your favorite part this episode, Joe? Or chapter?
Him building the ship was pretty cool, especially since
Yeah.
like knowing the history of that ship. Once she uncovered it, I knew what it was. That was pretty funny. I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was pretty very cool. Like when they showed him actually like flying it. Like I thought it was like really cool, man. Something different, because I thought it was gonna come on a speeder bike personally, just from obviously the trailers and stuff. So that was really cool being able to see him like fly that, and I thought it was gonna be kind of dorky, whatever. But it was really cool, man.
It was. I think the first half action, because he was lugging around that sword that he clearly didn't know how to use,
Yeah,
was a little to watch. Like I'm used to seeing fast fight scenes with Mando that are like crisp, and the whole time he was just clunky with it. But I know why they did it.
here's a comment for Chase. All the episodes for me I liked except for the one with the biker gang.
You and everybody else, Toy Quest.
Did you? I like the scene with the two X-wing pilots from Mando. Remember when
Yeah.
they chased him and then they lost them? They're like, "Hey, we
Yep.
remember you." And
Remember your
that gentleman in the X-wing fighter, from Kim's Convenience, Paul Lee. You guys know him, right? Have you ever watched Kim's
Yeah.
Convenience?
No.
Must be a
Yeah.
Canadian show.
It's a Canadian show. It's actually filmed where I'm from.
Oh,
He's actually he's been a huge Star Wars
What have I
fan.
ever seen it from?
Huge Star Wars fan. So he was given the opportunity to be in the movie. So the other day, whatever, he has an Instagram, and I messaged him or whatever today. I said, "Hey, yo, good, nice to see you in the episode again." And he actually responded. I was shocked. I said, "Wow."
He said, "Lose my number."
"Oh, he's a huge celebrity. Like he's on TV and stuff." I was like, "Wow."
Oh,
Moving on up
Mr.
in the
Sang,
world.
dude.
Wait, I don't know if he's
Yeah.
huge, but
I think
he's
he's
not
Yeah,
huge,
Google it.
but
I know,
he's-
what's it
yeah.
called?
He's a big
Canada's
collector. He
Hollywood.
has his own YouTube stream where he talks about hot toys and everything. Does
He's a
unboxings
cosplayer.
and
Oh,
all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was cool. Yo, he's in Star Wars.
It's funny that you called it a movie because today versus the other episodes of Book of Boba, like I'm sitting there watching it and I feel like it's a movie quality.
Did I actually say movie? Wow, well, sorry.
You said movie, but
It
like,
did. It felt like
it
a
did
movie.
cross my mind when I was watching it. It was like, God, I'm lucky. I get like a movie of my favorite thing every week.
Yeah,
Luke says, "Get him on the show, John."
he'd come.
Yeah.
I'll
Do
tell
it,
you.
John.
Since you guys are neighbors and besties, get them on.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, bring him on for
I
production
just
quality
say,
was
look, it's
way
nice.
better. I felt.
It's nice to have people like that in the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure,
know.
dude. For
What are
sure.
so many? Danny? What's your favorite part of the episode?
I have to say, I was gonna say the building of the fighter, but next to that would be the actual battle between him and Paz Vizsla. I thought that was pretty good. That whole setup of them talking about the Mandalorian history, that was like a flashback I didn't mind. It was nice and short.
Yeah.
So they explained a lot of the history in the background of the Mandalorians.
So you don't want to Bach the Tank flashback?
Oh, just why you ruining it? Don't ruin this moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
sorry.
I got used
Yeah.
to it, to be honest.
Get him to my
He-
Bach the Tank.
I saw
He could have
Fennec.
used one for
I was
his
like,
leg,
oh,
though.
what did he say? What did you say?
I said he
Jake?
could have used one for his legs.
Yeah.
Wow.
He got the next best thing. He got the back to spray.
The spray.
Oh, dude, that's funny, man.
How about you, Eddie? What was your favorite
Oh
part?
man, John knows what my favorite part was.
Yeah, in front of them.
Him flying through like the
Oh,
pod
we can
racing
skip Eddie.
track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
I
was
forgot about that.
fucking amazing. I had such a big smile on my face when he was flying through all the same that Annie flew through in the pod
Anakin,
racer. Yeah, it was, dude. It was beautiful. But second to that would be him fighting Heavy Mando. That was really cool.
I literally paused the show and messaged Eddie when that happened because I knew he was gonna love it. When they took the blankets off the starfighter, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a kid in a candy store.
Dude, beautiful. They referenced Naboo, and
Yeah.
man, you love to see it.
Because I've mentioned a couple times that I wanted to see the pod racing arena, like in the book
Yeah,
of
you did
Boba,
say
and
that.
to see him fly through that
When
course,
he,
it was like, oh, that was sweet.
When he lands And she's like, "How was it?" And he's like, "Wizard." I was fucking beautiful, man. Finally, some prequel love. You love to see it.
No, that's funny, dude. Nah, overall, like, I think overall it was definitely the best chapter. It's crazy how you had chapter 1 through 4, and then this being the fifth chapter is almost like all four of those didn't really, compare to just one episode. So that's just crazy. I feel like you
My-
got so much more. I didn't like. You know what's crazy, guys? I didn't even think, oh damn, this is 38 or 58 or however many minutes long. Like it didn't matter this time because every other time we've been on, we were like, dude, why is it 38? Why is it 58? And this time we're like, who fucking cares? Like
We
it's
didn't.
just a good
Nobody
chapter.
here mentioned it. Nobody here even
Nobody.
mentioned it
But the
today.
thing-
Nobody.
We got good Mando stuff, but we still have not gotten good Boba stuff. That's my
This
problem.
is not a Boba talk. You know what Boba stuff
Like,
is?
dude.
The end of the
John,
episode
10 times
came.
last night. The
The end of the episode came.
Dude,
What were you saying, Eddie? Sorry.
10 times. We were watching it, all of us. Like we do
Yeah, I was sleeping.
the screening together, and 10 times, dude. Where's Boba? Where's
No,
Boba?
forget that.
It's the Book of Boba, though.
That's what, like, I saw Fennec come from the corner at the end. I'm like,
It's
oh,
pretty
fuck. I thought I was
clean
watching
cut and
Mandalorian. I'm
sizzle
watching
like
Boba. Fuck.
Does him and Boba like know each other? And I know it's like a
Yeah.
dumb question, probably sounds
Yeah.
saying out loud, but like
They met on
No,
the season
they
2
met.
Mandalorian.
Yep. Same.
because she threw him some money and he's like, no, this is on the house or something like that. He told
Yeah.
her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Boba
Does he
helped
owe
him.
does he owe them
Yeah.
or something or
Yeah.
Yeah, he helped him a couple times.
Boba helped him in Mandalorian.
okay?
I want to
Cool, man.
ask you guys a
When
question.
they
'cause-
made Boba look cool, but
And that's
now
like the
apparently
Yeah.
best
not.
episode. One of the best Mando
Yeah.
episodes.
Dude. So the first thing I thought of after it was over is, even though it's Mando, it's an amazing episode, and even though it's not Boba, I understand that. Why do the first 4 episodes suck so much, and why were they able to make this so good? Is it just the fact that it's a different director? Is it on purpose? Because a lot of people were saying, or a lot of what I was seeing was like, oh, maybe they're doing something with the writing for Boba, and like maybe Favreau and Filoni don't have as much like power to do what they want, so it's more overseen, more, they have less power anyway. But it's like, why is this episode so good and the rest weren't? Because it's not Mando is why it was good, because people love Boba. So it's like, what's going
I
on,
think I mean,
They
it's
wrote
hard to-
Boba into the fucking ground.
It's hard to explain because
That's it's
No,
funny.
he was
Jason,
in the
'cause
ground.
That's,
They brought him
that's
up.
my theory. I think
Well, they
that
put him back in their writing. Jesus.
I think that the first 4 episodes, I think they want to kill a legacy character, and I think that they want you to love the character they created.
Yep.
So they make the first
Like
4
reinvent
suck.
him is what you're saying.
Yes, they want people to get. It's sort of a sequel trilogy thing. Like, they want you to forget about Boba, and they want you to love Mando.
But then why did they make him so badass in Mando?
Because they didn't realize how much we were gonna love. Because he wasn't really. He did one really cool thing in Mando, or that episode, a couple episodes, whatever. But
I think I, had
I don't
the
think
answer.
they realize how much the people would want it, and so they're like, all right, we're gonna give him Boba Fett, but we gotta push the
Because-
Mando love. So
It's because this motherfucker wears his helmet. Everyone's
Wow.
tired of seeing. Everyone's tired of seeing
Wow.
Boba unmatched. John talks about it every episode.
yeah, maybe.
that's a fact.
I will say this, as somebody new, the mystique of not knowing what he looks like was just like almost like on some like Michael Myers type stuff. I know it's like different universe, but like who is this behind his mask? Like, who's this crazy dude? Like, so I get what you're saying, Chase. Like I could understand that.
Try going through a whole first season not knowing who he is.
Yep.
Yeah, man, dude, it's crazy. I mean, like I've been saying, I still like the Fennec character. I think the character's pretty cool. So,
She needs to learn her place.
oh,
Holy shit.
Jason wants her cooking in the kitchen. Jesus, did you hear that?
So fuck, man. This is 2022, bro.
Cooking, Jesus.
oh boy.
Okay, talk
Nah,
about our
man.
acting, but damn.
It's disappointing. I'll let Chasen simmer on that one. Because you see like tidbits in the Book of Boba, like when they gift the Rancor, when the Hutts gift the Rancor, and things like that. That like if you just stacked a bunch of those instances, like in these episodes, they'd be so much better. But instead, they give us slow chases, and the Power Rangers, and they have to know it. They know it, giving it to us. Like there's no way they pushed that out and was like, oh, this will be loved. People are gonna love this.
You guys don't think it's the actor, like Casual was saying, possibly?
He was great in Mando.
Yeah, he was good in Mando. Because that's
He
the
was
funny
great
thing is,
as a young guy. Like, he was great as Django. Everything else he's done, he's a good actor in.
and the thing is, he should be able to do action because he's a stuntman by trade. He's originally a stuntman.
Well, even if he can't, you put his helmet back on and you have a stuntman be Boba and be badass.
Yeah.
A younger stuntman.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude.
He is a little
Says,
older. He is older.
Fun fact:
Look
the
at Luke's
lady,
comment, yeah.
the lady
Yeah,
that
I-
plays Fennec is 58 years old.
I knew-
Sorry,
Wow.
she's 58. Okay, Book of Boba, amazing show now. Sorry, 58.
I actually like Fennec's character a lot. I don't even mind that she's the badass. I don't want her to overshadow Boba. I don't think any of us do, but I don't mind that she's a badass.
Well, that was my
'cause she
point.
was badass in Mando.
I think she is overshadowing him, though.
Yeah, but
That was my point.
she talks a lot, but she hasn't even had that many like badass moments yet.
Like, look, let's put it this way: the book,
Yeah, you're right.
this show is called the Book of Boba.
Mhm.
Boba's been in 4. Fennec has now been in 5. So,
yeah, no,
episode,
I agree.
you know
I
what I'm
knew
saying?
from the beginning.
I mean, she
I was
said
saying from
one
the
line in
beginning it
this
was gonna be
episode,
like
but
that.
she was still in it.
Yeah.
It should have left her
True.
on the floor.
It's a
Yeah.
character
Wow.
that they brought in though too. This is not an OT character though.
Yeah,
That's
and
why
they
they're gonna
brought her
give
to
her
that
more.
goddamn techno robot doctor. That shit was weird.
Oh my god.
Tell us how I
That
feel.
What
was
did you do to me?
horrible.
That
So
was
what
some
did you do to
damn
me?
Total Recall bullshit.
Yeah. Horrible, dude.
Oh, man. Which version? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah,
What?
doesn't even matter.
No, that's the better Total Recall.
It's gonna be on
Original.
Repo Man.
What?
Oh, yeah, dude. Freaking Forrest Whitaker, man.
Yep.
Crazy.
They're gonna come after her kidneys next.
Damn. Yeah, man. I mean, what do you guys think is next though, other than Grogu? Because clearly that's what he's going to go for. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Anyone else coming?
I don't think he's
So,
gonna see Grogu. I don't think you're gonna see it.
Okay.
I think he's gonna disappear for like the next episode, and then he's just gonna show back up at turf war time.
That'd be so stupid.
I think that we're gonna see Grogu in season 3 of Mando, where you're gonna see where he left this. Like they're gonna intertwine them.
Maybe that
The
makes
only
sense.
reason it doesn't make sense, Joe, is because in episode 4, he says he needs muscle.
Yep.
In episode
Yep.
5, at the end, she goes to get him, and he's like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I could do it. I just got to do this thing first." So what are they gonna do for 6? They're just gonna
But for 6,
skip a bunch of time, and he's
Yeah.
back.
yeah,
No,
I
they
think the 6 is gonna be Boba and her getting things ready,
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
he's gonna show back up come fight
Damn.
time.
On 7, maybe.
That first number
Yeah.
7.
that
Yeah,
would
for-
suck,
for
but
for
I
the
guess that
fight.
makes sense.
But I
They're
think
probably
it's
gonna
right.
show Pike stuff too.
And I think
Yeah.
in the
Set up the
Mando
pipes.
Mando season 3, they're gonna show where he left to.
yeah. I think this
Yeah.
episode was to get everybody pumped up for season 3.
Yep. That's why I don't think we're gonna see him go see Grogu.
Even though I'd love to.
Hmm.
If
I
they
don't-
do,
yeah,
it's
I don't
gonna
want
waste
to.
time. I think.
I agree with, even though I think it's the best episode and it's amazing and all that. I do agree with Danny. Like it is the Book of Boba. So like,
Yeah.
let's focus
Like,
on that.
I'd rather
but-
see it on Mando's show and not on the Book of Boba show.
And that's why I think they're gonna do it that way. And they're gonna intertwine them like that, where in season 3, you're gonna see where he went in this time period. Maybe season 3 picks up there. And then
But
I
that's
just
weird.
think-
He
I don't
shouldn't
think
have
we're
even
gonna see
said
it.
that. He should have just said, "Yeah, I'll help you out."
Yeah,
Do you think-
that's confusing.
Do you think Book of Boba? Do you think he's gonna make it out of this alive?
Boba?
I
Yeah.
kind of thought he might not. Like even before the series started. Like I felt like this was gonna be the.
This is
end
gonna
of
be
Boba.
how they really cut him off.
I think they
It
have
would
to.
make sense. why
They've got
the
to.
first
They
one
got to do
sucked.
it.
Well, when before the show aired, they said they were undecided on a season 2 yet. So
Yeah.
if you take that at its word, you're not gonna have a Book of Boba season 2 without Boba. That would just
Yeah.
be stupid.
I thought of that too. I thought that maybe they do a surprise like they did with the end of not WandaVision, the Loki, where they're like, oh, the end scene credit is season 2's coming.
So we
So
want to see a season 2 of this,
But-
though.
no, I'd just like to see the Rancor devour him, and let's call it.
I wouldn't mind also like him not being a warlord and wanting like I want him to kind of join up with Mando, the Mando show, and help Mando fight
No.
against.
No,
What is
Maybe,
he?
Maybe that's the reason why Han's coming into the show, like people said.
I don't want to see Han too.
I don't want to see Han.
I would.
I
love
don't.
to
For
see
some
Han,
reason, I
but
don't want to see
think-
any of the old stuff.
Wait, what was what's Cad Bane's relation to Boba in the comics?
They're just
Fight each
rival.
other.
Yeah,
Yeah, he calls the dent on the head.
and Boba kills him.
That's it. That's what I was thinking. Never mind then. Never mind.
Yeah, Boba in that unaired episode or scene, they have their famous shootout, and that's where Boba gets his dent and Cad gets killed.
Which doesn't make sense because it's Beskar.
Well, I can still. Well, yeah, I mean, I know what you mean.
What if it
All right,
was
cool.
a Beskar bullet, man?
Yeah.
That's true.
I just want him to be eaten by the Rancor, and the Rancor turns around and says, "Sorry, buddy, that wasn't the spot." That's
That
it.
Maybe.
hit the spot. No,
And
that
did
hit the
there.
spot. Still.
Be like imprinting was a joke.
No, but
Hey,
seriously,
Machete comes and saves the day.
we'll see.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Hey, so to ask, I know we're talking about a little bit of statues earlier. I know I had asked Chase before, like with the life-size bust in general when it comes to sideshow, like how come there's no edition size number? How come there's no like it'll wait list and all of a sudden they're back in stock for the next 6 months? Does that make you want to rush at all? Obviously when you can, Joe. But like, does that make you want to rush at all in terms of getting a life-size bust, or not really?
Well, for example, you have time to get it, but that C-3PO that he was referring to earlier, when that got discontinued, it was the same. It's an open edition size as well, right?
Yeah.
So, but now look at it though.
Yeah, that was like a decade ago, though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's had plenty of time to appreciate. I'm not in a rush on Boba because I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't know which one came out. I feel like Vader came out before Boba, and I don't see them discontinuing Boba right now with his popularity.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like even the hot toys, the Boba hot toy just like went waitlisted. Cause I always like go
Yeah.
on Star Wars stuff and like I'm like, damn,
Oh, shit,
dude.
did it
So
actually?
yeah,
Oh,
let's see, freaking
I'm gonna jump on that.
shit. Oh.
And
Yeah.
that free shipping is not gonna go away, by the way.
Oh yeah. All their busts are free shipping.
That bust
Yep.
looks nice. Let's just say that.
Yeah, this one right here, it's waitlisted.
The waitlist is full. Can't even get on the waitlist.
Yeah, I mean,
Does it actually say waitlist full?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right there on the
right there,
screen.
bro?
No, that's not the one I want. I want the one the
The-
2-pack.
Oh no, this is the
Yeah.
40th anniversary, isn't it?
No, that's old. This is ages
Yeah.
old. This one.
Yeah,
Okay,
Which one?
gotcha.
The 40th anniversary
couple
one.
years old.
Oh, wait.
The anniversary was like 2019, I think.
Well, no, but didn't they make?
What's up, Mojo?
I thought they made a
They brought it
40th
back.
anniversary Boba and a 40th anniversary Vader.
They did.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago it released.
Anyone else catch the fusion of Boba Fett and the Mando theme music?
Yep.
Okay. What's
I'll,
good,
I'll give, I'll
Mojo?
give that to Boba, man. He got the better theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I still like Mando's a little
Yeah, I
bit,
like Mando's a lot.
but I have been humming the Boba one more.
Nah, I've been humming the Mando.
You've been doing what? No.
Oh god.
Do you think we'll
Jason's
get a?
he's gonna get that life size one right below mine.
Do you think we'll get versions of this Boba though, in like bust statue?
Holy
not
shit,
kidding.
Jason.
I'm not getting. What the
Holy
hell?
shit.
Wait,
What
you're
a
not?
baller!
I would.
I'm getting the legendary, the half scale, man. That's the one I'm getting. I'm not getting the full scale.
Shit.
Getting the half
Um,
scale.
Like, dude, you better take the Chewbacca from Joe and trade it for
Fuck
this.
Oh, I know why you're not. You're gonna get the full scale RS, right?
No, I don't want. I don't like RS.
yeah, this is the one
It's
he's
gonna be
getting.
painted perfectly though.
It
So,
is.
do you guys think this is an okay price though for a half scale? Because like the Terminator was
For-
32, I think.
Let's put it this way: if it was Queen's half scale, yes, that would be in their range. But for Sideshow, this thing should be closer to the 2 mark, probably like 2 to 2.3.
But you know what's crazy? Just like you had mentioned last week, bro. If you wait for Black Friday, that'll take off like $300 off of it, and now it's
Sure will.
2,300. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm
Exactly.
not lying, dude. This year on Black Friday, I might be like, hey.
I mean, it's 10% off literally everything on their site. I'm not saying it's a good deal, but like all their pieces on Sideshow, they just sit. So like, if you really want to get it on somewhat of a deal, it'll be there.
Yeah. Hey, might pick up your first half scale, man, on Black Friday, man. It's crazy, dude. Crazy. Yeah, man.
Got free shipping though, Jason, right now.
That's gonna be there forever.
Yeah.
What's funny though is I looked at the mall earlier. I think it was the mall. He doesn't have free shipping. Somebody I looked at earlier didn't have free shipping.
Interesting. I think the mall's
see.
only 1 box too, though. Unlike your Vader was 2.
Vader was too. That caught the wife off guard.
Yes, we are, Mojo.
I walked in with that first box and she was like, "Oh, that's nice."
Wait.
And then
There's
I
2
walked in
boxes?
with, yeah. And then I walked in with the second box and she was like, "What the hell did you buy?"
Yo, oh snaps. I may have something to share, guys, in a bit. I may have something to share.
You just made a purchase.
It, back
Oh, no.
to the show though. You know the when we saw that BD droid? Was that supposed to be BD1?
Everybody
don't
kept saying BD-8
Think
from.
so.
Weren't you guys saying it was from the Star Wars game?
Yeah, I thought it was BD1 though. The thing's name in a game.
I don't know. I
Okay.
didn't know what it was, but that's what everybody was saying when we were watching it. Yeah.
What do you guys think of the ship choice?
Amazing.
I thought that was same.
Beautiful.
I mean,
I love that
unlike
they made
his
it look like
race, he
Beskar, too.
can't really move around in it anymore. Unlike his old ship, he's kind of stationary. But
He has
This
a
one's
little,
easily marketable though. They've already got the molds made for Hasbro.
yeah,
I don't know on you Hot Toys guys. Black Series. This is small enough they could do a Black Series version where they could never do one of the.
I think today Star
Razor
Wars,
Crest.
well, Lucasfilm just extended their license with Hasbro,
Fucking waste.
and they added Indy as well. I think I saw that.
Yeah, I
oh,
did see
saw
that.
Damn. Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and share this for you guys real quick. This is actually from Mojo. So let me see here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. Shout out Mojo, bro.
See who it's going to cost money. Ooh,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
that's
Jesus.
nice.
Yeah.
See, like that Kylo right now, it's waitlisted. So once that sells, it might be discontinued. Just FYI.
Yeah.
The mall is my favorite.
So
I
that
love the
that
mall.
Kylo in a couple
Yeah.
years might be worth some money.
Yeah. Look
Yeah,
at that.
Fett.
Look at that, Joe. Right
Boba
there,
will
bro.
be Boba will be next. Maul's caught my eye a little bit. I have no interest in Kylo. I'm sorry, and I've seen the reviews on that Stormtrooper. I also have no interest in that
Yeah,
Stormtrooper.
I'm
I'm
with
sorry.
Joel. I'm with Joel on this one. The
Kylo
Ren-
has a cool design though. I don't like the character, but I love his design.
That's the thing is, it's like it's going to be tough to get me to spend money on the sequels. But hey, shout out to that Thrawn mini bust below Kylo. Let's
that-
point
This
that
guy,
out.
Joe.
So,
This
Joe,
guy, Joe.
I did find out that Thrawn I was telling you about.
Yeah,
If you did want one, I could get you one.
don't
wow.
talk like that. I'm in the bust game now.
Okay.
Just added Kylo on Monday. Love it. All right, Mojo.
It's a great
Nice,
looking
Mojo.
the bust itself looks fantastic. The Kylo bust looks great, and the
Oh, it
character
is.
looks cool. I'm just not like if
No,
I'm
I
ordering
hear you on
them,
that.
he's going to be a little lower on my list.
I would
I
agree.
I definitely like
The mall is great.
the mall does look great. I mean, how I already have it envisioned in my head though, I can only fit two because I want to like end cap it basically, and then like enclose it. You know what I mean? So it'll be one of one, and
I,
Fed is obviously the one I'm going with first. So it's either Vader or
Well,
Maul.
Mall's not gonna take up nearly the
no,
space that Vader will.
that's why I think the Maul for me will go in the center because he's the smallest.
How
So
the
Joel,
hell was that two boxes?
you're going strictly bus now.
No, I'm not. I'm.
Just a few, right?
Who knows at this point? It's going to be the Boba to counter the Vader. I like the Maul, and he's not crazy expensive.
What's up, Arch?
Uh, and then the Mythos. If I knew a direction, I've talked to Chase about this. If I had confidence that they would do some good guys in the Mythos, I want to see a Luke, I want to see a Chewbacca or a Han or a Leia. If I thought they would do the good guys too, I would go all in on the Mythos line.
What about Mace?
They did Anakin.
Hey,
Oh,
Mojo
Yeah.
says Fett and Vader should be first.
Exactly, and that's what
Agreed.
I went. Vader next will be Fett.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Appreciate
would-
you sharing that, bro. Appreciate that.
So Mojo, since you bought them all, or anybody else on here that may have been around much longer than me, how often are these? Like, which one was the last one announced, and how often do they announce a new one? Is this like an every 2 year thing? Like, when can I look forward to like a Mando or another character?
I don't think they've announced one since
They
I've
haven't
been
announced,
collecting.
but
So the last
They're
like
due. They're due
5
to announce
years.
one.
4 or
Like-
5 years.
I think Vader was shown at like the 2017 New York
Damn.
Comic Con or something like that, and I don't know if Fett came before or after him, or
Fett was after, no?
Fett has a light up, right? I think.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Chest
does.
display?
It lights up. It lights
That's-
up. Yeah.
That's why he's a little more expensive.
And there's a lot
Yeah.
going on. He's got a jetpack and all that. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool,
I'm
man.
kind of curious to know when we'll get another released or another announced one. And I'm really hoping it is Mando. If they did a Mando one,
Okay,
it would be
I
in
think
order.
I think one will be relatively soon because I'm pretty sure that Kylo's on the way out.
Yeah.
It's been around for a minute and it's waitlisted now, so I don't think it's good. We're gonna see it in production again.
I think they should do the Jar Jar Binks.
Hell yeah!
Did you have the Stormtrooper bus chasing?
No, I'm not doing bus.
That one's
Did
got
they-
a little. That one's got some rough reviews out.
It does.
Who was that? George, right? Who
Yep.
didn't care for it?
It's not of the greatest quality, I don't think, according to what he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Will they do a Gamorrean guard again? Because didn't they have an old one that you were showing
Yeah.
That
backstage
one,
last time, Chase?
It's arguably the most valuable one at this point.
I think that would be really cool if they did that, especially if they like nailed it. That would be cool.
That one and Greedo go for the most.
I need a Mando. Just do me a Mando. You've already done Fett. Just give it a new paint job. Make it shine. Give me a Mando.
So wait, is that was that trooper sitting taller than Vader? Because it kind of looked like it from the picture. That's the only thing that looked weird.
Yeah.
Like I prefer Vader being the tallest.
I think they're all about
They
the
also-
same.
I think it
base
is
is
taller, but they're showing a lot more of his chest. So
Yeah.
he's added
That's
it
the
added
thing,
height.
yeah.
It added height. Yeah. It
Oh,
added
okay.
height.
Yeah.
And the stand seems to be longer on that one.
Yeah.
So Mojo, how would you? Since you said don't listen to George, what would you? How would you? You like the Stormtrooper? You're happy with it for the price tag?
Arch says he wants the first Vader bust to display with helmet off. I think that's that one Chase was showing us. That Sidious one
Yep.
also looks pretty good.
I showed you that. Sidious is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
first
Sidious is
Vader,
cool.
it's a good one. I just knew I'd never do it with the helmet off, so just get the new one.
Yeah. Yes, I'm actually buying a riser for Vader. Oh wow.
Nice, Mojo.
Okay. All right, cool, man.
I'm gonna guess Vader. Just not to bring that picture back up. His base was the only different one in that picture.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
I'm
just
gonna
noticed
guess.
now.
I'm gonna guess Vader was the oldest.
That base is a lot like a lot of the older ones. They have
Yeah.
that same exact cylinder base
Yeah.
with the nameplate.
Dude, what the hell? George actually helped me unbox my trooper. The freak. Oh man, dude. Mojo's collection is top notch, man. It's a really, really good collection, dude.
Be proud.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like, everything is well displayed and
Yep.
set up.
Base is different and older.
There
Okay.
you go.
Huh, that's crazy.
I don't think they'll ever
Yeah.
not be selling a Vader though. That's the thing. It's
Yeah.
like
There'll
always
be a
have Vader
V3
available.
when that one
Yeah.
gets continued, and 5 years later you'll see a V3.
Yeah.
Is Vader to Star Wars what Batman is to DC? In like the statue
pretty
world, you would
much.
say?
Except villain instead of
Spider-Man to
hero.
Marvel.
Yeah,
Depends on
like
which
you
part of
will.
the story.
Yeah.
So he'd kind of be like Joker probably to DC, while Luke would be your Batman.
No, I just meant in terms of like
Yeah.
like having one in rotation,
okay.
the statue world.
Product.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's part of the problem I'm running into now that I'm doing this Star Wars display is that they make a shitload more for the villains and the helmeted guys than they do the good guys. Like your options for Chewbacca and Han Solo are a fraction of what like Vader and Boba get.
I think the only good options that there are for those two representations, to be 100% honest, is the Hot Toys.
Hot Toys is probably to a degree, yeah, you might be onto something
Because
there.
I didn't like
The,
what Sideshow did.
The XM Luke, the snow pilot one, is very good sculpt, but that's not how a lot of people want their Luke to be represented.
Exactly. That's not the
I don't
rendition
blame
I
them.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Well, we still have maybe hope for Queen.
And that's where
Yeah, no, I do have Hope of Queen.
if Mythos would further their line and give me the heroes in the Mythos form as well, I would just go in all on Mythos because then I'm not as critical.
That's the other thing, though. Then you also have to rely on Sideshow's ability to get the face sculpt at least decent, which is no
This
guarantee.
Moff Gideon
This is
hard to swallow.
rough.
Because look at this. This is here you go. Rough.
Yeah.
I like the base.
That
I
doesn't
don't
even
mind
look
the
like the
base.
actor, right?
It's
Well,
supposed to be the guy
everything
from
looks
Breaking
good, but-
Bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't
it's
look
just
like him.
tough.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Maybe they'll give us a Luke with his blaster shield down.
Just
Oh, great.
Sideshow should just give up the license.
They should.
No,
They
they're
need
not
to.
going
They
to.
should invest in getting the top notch, like celebrity
Yeah.
sculpt. You know, the guys that get like those like the hot toys. Sculpt.
Yeah, Danny, you can invest in the top-notch artists, but then you're going to be paying top-notch dollar for them, right? And that's
Are
what
you
people.
getting
People
this,
will
Eddie?
pay.
But people
you-
don't go to Sideshow for top-notch.
If it goes on like
That's true.
more than half discount,
All
I'm
right,
not
Black
gonna
Friday it
get
is,
the way
Chase.
Yeah.
Sideshow, Danny, for Sideshow to go your route, they'd have to
No,
do
yeah,
a
that's
complete
true.
rebrand. Complete
Right.
rebrand. Because you think of Sideshow, you think of entry level.
I think you should get it, Eddie. I don't think it's as bad as. I don't think it's like a train wreck.
That's
It's not
why I
horrible.
don't think
It's
it's
not
horrible.
horrible. It's
And
not.
they're-
But that's why I would still wait for it to be on like a deep discount.
They're not going to make more
Yeah.
of them. And she was like such a big part of the first
Yeah,
season.
they're not gonna do anything of her ever.
No.
Her collectibles are done.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't be too picky on that.
Yeah, yeah. But she's also done in the show, so
It would have
You could
been gone
argue, like-
already.
what?
It would have
she
been
would've
gone
been?
already. If the demand was there, it would have been gone already.
Oh well, the demand isn't there because people don't like it.
Yeah.
The demand for the
Mhm.
character, I think, is there, a little bit. Not like crazy, but a little bit.
So Mojo's onto something there regarding some of these busts because
Yeah.
they don't have to do like face sculpts and likenesses. I think it makes them super affordable because I would much
Yeah.
rather have this than a 1/3 Vader.
That's also why you see them doing characters with, helmets, not human-like face.
Exactly.
A 1/3 Vader with removable helmet.
There is that. That exists.
Yeah, but who did that?
Cinema cut.
No, the real one. That wasn't done well. How many years ago was that? No offense to Cinema Cat, but that portrait, my God. I'm saying like a queen doing a 1/3 rendition of Vader with a removable helmet and a perfectly executed portrait.
It's gonna
I
be
don't know.
twice the cost of this.
Yeah, but
That'd be like
it's-
2,200.
It's also going to be twice the display, I think.
Knowing Queen, it would be 1-to-1 or 1/2.
Hey, and to bring this up for Arch says, Jill, have you thought about collecting helmets instead of busts? Might be cheaper.
It would
what
be
I have.
cheaper. And Danny, you can step in on that because you have a few helmets.
I don't know if it'd be cheaper, but
Well,
because like it depends which helmet route you go. You can go Black Series, which I think look fine, or you go
Yeah.
RS, which is like exactly how they were on set.
Mhm.
And then you can go the Novo. What's that new? The Novos?
The new Lenovo and EFX.
Yeah.
Yeah, EFX.
Which
That's
is-
what this one is.
Yep.
I could
But I
see
don't
doing
think
like
they're
the
necessarily
bottom shelf.
Cheaper.
See,
Oh,
Where I'm
like where
with
you
you-
can't fit the height in there, Joe?
Yeah, I could see doing like 4 helmets on the bottom shelf if I wanted.
Yeah.
where,
Yeah,
Where I'm with
it's an
you-
option.
where I'm with you, Joe, he just passed it. 2
Oh, okay.
pages. The Vader that they did, one more minute. 2,000 for that from Sideshow? No fucking, no way. Sorry. No way.
The half
Legendary scale up top?
Doesn't Chasen have that one?
This?
I do
Yeah.
not have it.
No way.
I'm not paying.
Would
I'm
I
not
pay
paying
that?
2.5.
I would
I'm not paying
100% take
2.5.
the bust over this.
Yeah,
At
'cause
that price
that's-
There
point?
you go.
At
that's
that
one
price
and a
point?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but that's
crazy.
why me
I
and
agree
Chase were
with you.
saying if you wait on Black Friday, you're gonna get $300 off of
Black
it.
Friday.
Bro, I would on eBay. These
No,
only
I'm
go
not
for
trying
like
to joke.
$2,000.
It's a discount.
Like, for real cash, if you really want the half scale Boba or this on eBay, when people need to sell them, they only go for like $2,000. You just gotta wait till one pops up.
I would wait.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd just rather a bust. This with free shipping and I had points to cover the tax. I'm out $1,000, and I'd take this all day over that for 2,000.
22.55. No way.
Is this the
Sideshow's
one you have,
quality.
Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is solid. This is solid. Like, I try not to compare pieces, obviously, with Iron Studios, but this is solid. You know, as a self standalone piece.
I think people ignore the issues of the Iron Studios because they like the pose better.
Yeah.
Because the Iron Studios isn't good either. And
The
that's
only
not
issue I
just
find with
me
this one-
saying it because I have this one. It's
Yeah.
not good. The Grogu's
It-
out of scale.
It's
The
inaccurate.
thigh pad's inaccurate.
Yeah.
The paint was fucked
Yeah.
up. He's too fat. But no one says any of that because it's better than this. Because they think it's better than this one because the pose.
This one here, it's the crotch
Which
that kills
the
it.
Iron Studios pose is equally dumb because he's like
Yeah,
walking
that's the one,
in a
that's the
weird
one I
way.
had. I'd take that Iron Studios one again before this thing any day.
Yeah.
I'd take Hot
Like
Toys here before
I know a
both
lot
of
of
them.
people say it, but I don't think it's
I wouldn't
good.
pay
John.
for either.
I'd take that Hot Toys. See that little representation there? Good for
I'll
me.
wait for
buddy.
the bust.
But
Jeez.
if you gave me one for free,
You get the half scale bust, Joe.
Yeah, hey, it's funny because Ark sent me that earlier. I think that they've got to do it. Sideshow has to be smart enough to do a full scale Mando, because they
Okay.
might as again they would just I would order it and the full scale Grogu in the same order. They'd make a ton of money off me in one day.
oh, you would get the Grogu?
At that point, because I would put the Grogu next to the bust, they would have me on both. Yeah,
You know what they have to do with the bust is a pram with the Grogu in it. Oh boy. Give me
I
a
will
light.
say-
Give me
Maybe-
a scale pram with Grogu in it. I'll buy it tomorrow.
If XM makes Mando, I'll probably upgrade to that from the Sideshow one. But
That's
until
what I'm
then,
hoping.
I like this one.
they will.
Because I think they would do a
Yeah,
dynamic.
what are you gonna say your Sideshow one for? 250?
Whatever I get for it, man. I try not to think about that shit, dude. I
No,
know,
it's
like
cool.
I just move on. Yeah, I just
Jason
it is what
Savage
it is.
today.
I'm the same way. You take what the market will give you and you move along.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I do.
I've literally accepted that.
What?
See, Chasen can come at me like that because he knows that I'm trying not to get on his bad side. That's why he's fucking. He's like, Eddie can't say shit to me.
He needs my mall too bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Who just did this? Did you just use the word sideshow and smart in the same sentence?
I said when they get smart.
Seriously.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
like
said
saying when I win the lottery.
Yeah, when they get smart and they do a Mando. Because again, they've done the boba already. Just repaint the damn boba.
You know what I've been thinking about lately getting is that XM boba though. Because I do
Yeah,
want a
you could've
boba.
got
I've
that.
been
I
always
just-
contemplating that.
You could have got
Yeah.
that from me, man.
I know I almost hit chasing up,
So-
but I was just like, not the right time.
So Danny, how come you got Revan, right? Or you got Malik?
I got
Oh,
Rev.
Revan.
Revan. How come you didn't get both of them? Just to ask.
Bofa.
Both
Malik
just-
of them.
Bofa. You gotta say
Bofa.
Bofa. But Balak, I don't know, man. The pose looks good. I think it's a good looking statue, but the character just doesn't wow me.
Hmm.
As just the character design. Like I think he looks cool, but he's like 50-50. He looks cool, but he looks goofy at the same time, I feel.
Revan
So-
is the
and
better
I'm-
story.
I'm limited on space too. Like Revan, he just looks way more at a higher level design wise as a character.
Danny had to sell a piece just to fit Revan in.
Yeah.
Damn.
So and plus I heard like what's his name Alex from Red Titan. He's always teasing XM is doing way more Star Wars stuff coming. There's way more stuff coming. So
But we
I'm
know a
gonna
Vader's
hold out
coming.
for better characters. I mean characters that I hold higher.
Oh yeah, of course, man, of course.
But that's a killer pose. If I had unlimited space, if I had like a basement, which we don't have in California, like I would have gotten both. But I
Yeah.
have space issues more than anything.
No, I understand that, man. You gotta get what you can and be kind
Yeah.
of smart with the space you have. So definitely understand that.
But it's an amazing statue. I'm not gonna knock that.
Later, Arch, appreciate you coming on, man. Got to bounce you guys, making me
Later,
want
Arch.
to start a Star Wars
Later,
collection.
See you, buddy.
Still can't believe XM can't make those things light up.
Is that
They
a do or
could.
die?
No, not at all. I'm just saying if you're
They just
thinking
don't
in
want
characters
to.
with
They
a
don't
with a
want to deal with the
lightsaber,
headaches.
but they
Of
put
what?
it in
It
the
not
bin.
working?
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
They do have they do have issues.
Yep.
Long
No, they
term.
do. They don't like.
I'm
And
sorry.
Yeah.
sometimes they don't light up. Yeah.
If you're a
So-
company, if
they
you're a
don't wanna-
company producing Star Wars statues, and your sabers don't light up, I don't think you deserve the license.
Why is that? Because it's not a lightsaber; it's just a saber at that point.
No, it's just like, what am I paying for? And like Danny says, okay, you may not light it up, but I should have the functionality if I want to light it up.
The option.
What if it's glow
Yeah,
in the
it's,
dark?
don't get me wrong. It's a bonus.
Glow in the dark.
I just don't I never light them up.
That might not be a bad idea. It'd be kind of, yeah.
Or what if you want your sabers on during the day?
Point for me. You wouldn't see it anyways. If it was light up, you wouldn't see it unless you like turned off the
Yeah.
lights. So you might as well just make it glow in the dark.
Man, I don't think you realize how bright those sabers are, and the pieces that do have them
don't.
now, man. Yeah,
Well, that's
they're-
because you got half scales. That's a half of a lightsaber.
No, I'm talking about the quarters, man.
Us poor people are talking quarter scale.
Oh lord.
My Shock T lights up the sideshow.
Yes.
I gotta shake her like a certain way just to get it to turn on.
What the hell?
Wow.
Danny?
With
You
the
shake
Light
the
it up.
saber, huh?
That's because you
What
shook her
if
the
you-
first time.
on Savage, when they first released it, it wasn't meant to light up. They added that into the fact later on during production, and so many people don't work anymore. But there's also like a trick to even when you insert the blades on Savage, you want to look for like it to spark, and then once you see it spark, turn it, and you're good to
Wow.
go.
You
It's janky.
want to look for a spark.
It's like a whole,
Yeah,
whole
it's like a little
manual.
tiny spark.
Like you're
Yeah,
asking,
It's like trying to get like a beater car to work.
like they put a man on the moon,
Yeah.
they can't figure out a lightsaber. I don't know.
You have to
Mine
go
was,
out.
Oh, wow.
Mine was so weird. It was like to the point if you left the outlet plugged into the wall, you could turn it on and off and it would go on fine, right? But if I ever unplugged it from the wall and I wanted to redo it, I'd have to do that whole process. It was just a joke.
It's like a car in the winter.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I get it why they don't want to do it. It's a headache. People will complain
What's a
left and right.
headache?
Hey, my lightsaber doesn't work. My lightsaber doesn't work.
complain
So
about
we're paying
everything.
them. We're
Yes.
paying them to make their life easy. All
If
right.
they're
then.
worried about people complaining, they should just stop. Because no matter what you do, people
Yeah,
are
they
going to
should,
complain.
man.
If Sideshow is worried about people complaining, they should just close their doors today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they choose not to do it. You have a right to buy it or not too.
You know what?
Well, that's the thing with Sideshow. They're inconsistent with it, man. Sometimes they give you light up, and sometimes
Yeah.
they don't. It's
I
like
was
pick a direction.
surprised. I was surprised they gave it on the PF, the new one.
For
I didn't
Vader,
even know
yeah.
that was a thing, and I think Cash or someone said it lights up. I was like, really?
Yep, it does.
Who said the
And
other
then-
day they bought the Boba bust, and the guy turned it on, and the freaking thing started smoking? Like,
What?
Oh,
yeah,
that was.
I remember that.
the thing started smoking. What the?
Shit, I'm trying to remember his name.
You're making a statue.
That's
I
why
don't
they
know,
can't
man.
make lightsabers
Electronics-
light up.
Electronics.
It was like I don't know if I want that bust anymore.
Yeah.
It's gonna burn down my house.
Hey, just put it right next to the smoke alarm, bro. You'll be all right, man.
I'd never light it up anyways.
You're always gonna
That's
have.
what I was
You
thinking.
know what? 'Cause you guys, that's in my opinion, it's just I'm not being. That's an excuse. That's fine. We never light them up, but the functionality should be there
John,
for what we
his
pay.
chest just shows digits, bro.
Gosh, I don't care if his chest shows his name. Whatever. It should light up. It's a light up feature.
John.
Okay,
John's
when we-
completely right, 'cause
When me and Joe get it, we'll light it up just for you.
Yeah,
I
light it
won't.
up.
Just have a fire extinguisher nearby.
But if you see sparks, you'll get more sparks than you got out of the Book of Boba. I'll tell you that.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's what the free shipping is
Full
for.
circle,
huh?
guys.
Sparks?
That's full circle right
Full
there.
circle, guys.
All right.
That is a CW vet right there. Brought us back full circle. Episode 5, fellas, in the book.
Another one in the bag. You guys watch the show. Watch Cash. Watch us speak. Because I guarantee you next week we're not going to be as happy. So if you want to stay, if you want us to be positive, I hear people. Oh, everyone's negative. Everyone's negative. If you like the positivity, listen to this
You
again.
light it up.
You know what you do with that? You know what you do with that saber? You throw it out because it's not a saber. It's a toothpick.
Danny had to make his own
Chopstick.
lightsaber effect.
Yeah, it was a little.
It doesn't light up.
oh, Lord.
Worthless.
Oh man, that's crazy. Nah, man. Hey, before we get out of here, guys, we definitely got to give our grade for the chapter. Joe, you
Oh.
go first, man.
Oh, Jesus.
You motherfuckers bet not be harsh on this one.
I'm trying to think. I think in my that I change, and there's not even for a Mando episode.
Just
If
give
it was
it
a
the 10 you
Mando,
want to give it.
yeah,
That's
I
the
guess.
thing. I'm grading it as a Mando episode, not a Boba episode.
And I'd grade this like there's nothing I would have really changed. So yeah, I mean I'm at I guess a 10, 9, 5, 10, but yeah, definitely
10.
the highest graded one.
I'm at a 10. Hands down.
Who's next? Am I next?
Yep.
You're next,
yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah, 10. I said 10 last night. Immediately 10.
I give it a 9 Mando episode.
I'll get this
What are
guy
you
saved.
changing? What are you
I-
changing?
Oh,
Because if you're giving it a 9, there's something you would
I
change.
want Boba in there. I wanted Boba. I actually would rather have Boba ask him for help.
Okay,
Like it's
there
like
you go.
a
9, 5.
You know what I mean? Like-
9, 5 because he's right.
So
It
if it
should've
was
been-
Boba
it should've
instead
been-
of Fennec, you'd be
instead of
happy?
Fennec, Boba should have
'Cause-
walked
man.
in and said, "I
because
need
he's a
some
man.
muscle."
He's supposed to be
Yeah.
a man of honor.
But the boss never goes to ask for the help. He sends someone.
Or if
But I
I
think
thought
they
we
have
decided
kind of like a
Fennec was the
relationship
boss.
now.
Fennec's not
It's
the boss.
Mafia, John.
Yeah, based on the last episode of Boba, like Godfather Part 4 over there at that dinner table, the boss never
Don't get
sends
me wrong.
the.
No, I'm not throwing out 10s. That's the thing. So 9 is very high for
Oh, okay, at least a
9.8,
9.8.
9.8. Very close. But as a Boba episode, it was like a 3.
Oh,
Get
what?
this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here.
Because it didn't do anything to
Yeah,
forward the
but-
Boba episode.
No, but
I mean,
it
Yeah, but
forward
you
my
can't-
happiness. What it did for my happiness.
But it was an excellent Mando episode, I thought.
All right, Jason, what do you got?
I got a 9 for the sole fact it didn't do shit for Boba. Book of Boba didn't move along the story at all.
shit about
Yeah.
Boba.
Okay,
No,
there
no.
you go.
Beautiful.
Like, we already knew he was going to help at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, it's not like he was gonna say no.
Yeah. Damn, you guys are some harsh graders this week, man.
Oh, you got a
Nah.
9.
Why
How's
is that
that harsh?
harsh? I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
just,
harsh.
Whoa, whoa,
Cash.
Mine is-
whoa!
Cash, it's a technicality, man.
9 is
Oh,
very
man.
high, I believe.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 as well. I thought the chapter was very
What the
good.
hell? Why so harsh, bro?
Then he's saying a 9.
Fall under peer pressure, Cash.
A 9's high. I don't see one comic book in his collection at a 9. 9's high. Fucking liar.
Hey,
Nah, dude, like I thought it was a great episode. However, if it is called the Book of Boba Fett, I felt like he should have been in there somewhere. Even if it was just like you guys were saying at the end, him asking for the help directly himself, because it is supposed to be his show. So that's probably the only knock I could give it if I'm being like real nitpicky. Other than that, I thought all the action, the dialect, everything was exactly what you wanted to see. Like I said, it was a completely different show for me, basically. So I'm excited for the final 2 chapters. Hopefully, it all comes together. Yeah. So,
You guys talk about it could be the Book of Boba. You're right, but Boba
Right.
doesn't have to be in every chapter of the book. Like you read a book about Anne of Green Gables, she's not in every chapter. I don't know. That's the only example.
Don't
I can
bother,
have.
John. Don't bother.
It's okay.
Yeah, don't bother.
You guys give your 9s.
I'm
fuck
not
are you
reading
talking
shit.
You
I'm
know what I
about?
give?
Green
You know what
Gables?
rating I give this panel?
9.8.
I appreciate listening to you guys talk about stuff I have no clue about while I chill in my statue room. Shout
Aiden,
out
that's
Aiden,
no
man.
different than with
yeah,
Cash.
I don't know what I'm talking about either.
Yeah,
Cash is like, yeah, I give it a 9. Yeah.
You know what, motherfuckers? I am trying. All right.
Dude, Cash is like, next show's canceled. All you guys get the fuck out of here.
a lot of Cash is under a lot of pressure, man. He's trying not to be fucking roasted or
Okay,
anything
listen
by
to
the
me.
Star Wars fans.
Cash is not under pressure.
Oh,
when
there's
we're
pressure.
when we're trying to get him to watch Star Wars, and he decides to slip in Batman Forever on, like that's not under pressure.
Well, we can't blame him for that. What? I wouldn't blame anybody for that.
That was a little pressure from Eddie, man. He keeps talking about
What?
it. So
I didn't pressure anybody. I understand that people don't love that shit. They love this
Oh,
thing.
You
throw
spent
that
money
out.
on that thing?
Dude, throw that stuff away. Finish the
Wow.
trilogy.
I'll take a saying from Zach. You know what happens when you apply pressure? You get diamonds.
Wow.
on that note, we are definitely gonna put a pin in it.
Jumbo.
I appreciate everybody for coming on. We'll be back next Wednesday with chapter 6 of the Book of
Maybe
Boba
some
Fett.
of us.
Can I rate chapter 6 right now? I'll give it a 3.
Later, everybody. I appreciate you guys for coming, man.
Thanks.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Most